Hello, welcome to Fide TV. Thank you for stopping by my channel to watch my videos. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so that you will get alerted whenever I drop new videos. If you've been coming here and you have never subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so that you'll be part of the Fide TV family. Thank you so much for doing this for me. All right, guys, today I wanted to talk about the DV2021 interview. I've made several videos and many of you guys have been asking me about other things when it comes to the interview. So it's like with time I'm making new videos, so I hope that you will watch all the interview videos so that if there's something that I address in one video I didn't address in the other, then you'll be aware. All right, you'll be aware and informed, because you don't want to get to the interview and then miss something and you wish that you knew, because after you're done with the interview, that's it, decision has been made and there's nothing you can do. So today I'm going to walk you guys through putting together your documents. All right, so you will ask, why is it even important for you to put your documents together? Like, does it even matter? Yes, it does. You know, just like in life, when that sometimes the way you are dressed, like you are dressed up, could get you certain favors or could get you certain respect. Same with when it comes to your documentation. Imagine you work in an office and somebody applied for a job and then they came, their CV is soiled, has a lot of oil on there, and it's crinkled, and they are rushing in for a job interview. It's going to have a dent on how you see them, even though that may have like a plausible excuse for why that is so. But we don't want that to happen when you go for the interview, because remember, you are trying to, you know, create the best impression of who you are. You don't want to be misinterpreted, misrepresented in any way. Okay, so when you're going for your DV2021 interview, I've mentioned the documents that you need in the other videos, and I'm going to mention it again. Birth certificate of anybody who is going, including you, the principal applicant. If you're married, you need to bring your marriage certificate. If you've been divorced, you need to bring your divorce certificate. If your spouse has passed away, you need the death certificate. If you have adopted any of your children, if any of your children is not your biological child and they are your child through adoption, then you need to have court adoption documentation. You need to bring passport pictures of everybody who is coming with you, including yourself. Everybody who intends to come to America with you needs to have a passport. If your passport has expired since the DV2021 process, then you bring the renewed passport, and you bring the old passport that you used for the application, so that they know that it wasn't a different person who is showing up for the interview. Okay, and then you get your police certificates and all that jazz, your medical report. Hopefully by that time that you go for the interview, the embassy would have received it. But always, like I said, check with the clinic facility to know whether they will send the report to the embassy or you need to come and collect it and take it with you to the interview. And when they give it to you to take to the interview, make sure you don't open it. It's not for you to open it and see anything. All right, and then of course bring your confirmation page, your DS-260 application confirmation page, and then your interview letter. So with all of that stuff there might be more depending on your situation. But that is just basically, if you're a refugee, you need to bring your refugee documentation and all that. But at the moment, I'm not talking about just the individual documents. I'm here to talk to you about how to put your stuff together so that you appear in your best self. You are there, they think that you're professional. They don't think that you're clumsy, somebody who is reckless, irresponsible. All right. So today I have few things that I'm going to do demonstration, because it looks like you guys respond very well when I make demonstrations. But it's not all the time that I have the props here, so bear with me, okay? So before you go for the interview, you know, you print all of your stuff, you have your original documents, your school certificates. You need evidence of bona fide relationship if you're married. I'll make another video specifically for bringing evidence of bona fide relationship for DV2021 applicants who are married, so watch out for that video. But before you go, so let's say these are all of your documents, okay? That's example. It has to be more than that. But your documents, and you need to make photocopies of all the originals, all right? So before you go for the interview, you have these, your documents, and the photocopies of them. But obviously, you're not going to put this in your handbag, all right? Like for some guys, they have this messenger bag that you can put your stuff in there. If it's not going to get wrinkled and stuff, please don't say that it's something small and stuff like that. Please, sometimes those little things, they make huge impact, okay? So what I recommend for you are these things. So if you don't have, so there's a folder like this. This is a small one, but there's always a bigger one that you can buy, okay? It's like this, and when you buy it, there might not even be anything in here. If you have somebody, a friend who has one of these, you just open this, you open it, and you take all the stuff that's already in there and give it to them just for your interview, all right? And then you can put them in, or there's some of them that have like a plastic leaflets in there. So they have the plastic leaflet like the old school photo album that you insert your pictures in. All right, so if that is the one that you have, then you go ahead and then insert your paper in there. All right, you insert it in the plastic leaflet. I will show you guys those ones later when I get a chance. If you don't have that one, that's okay. This is another folder. For the holder, it's like a folder holder, I guess. There's a folder. I don't know if that's the name, but this is a folder, okay? If you don't have that one and you have this, probably at your job, or you can buy it from the stationery place. This, you put your paper in there, all right? So that is one way to, because when you put it in here, your paper is not going to get wrinkled in any way. This is sturdy, so it's hard for you to bend it. Like you have to really intentionally bend it to sit on it for it to be folded. Your stuff will be straight. When you take it out, it's just straight, no wrinkles and stuff, all right? Another option will be something like this. This is like a flimsy cover, and that one too, you can put your stuff in there. But if you have any other option that looks like that, you can use them, okay? You just want something that you can put your paper in that it will not wrinkle. Because especially ladies, our handbag may have like bottled water, perfume, hand lotion, maybe your makeup brush. Where is that? Oh, I had a makeup brush, but never mind. You might have like a makeup brush in your handbag, and guess what? That your brown makeup brush is going to make this dirty, okay? And that's not the impression that we want to create, okay? So after you have the folder that you want to put your paperwork in there, now we need to arrange them because we are trying to be organized, all right? This folder, you can stick it in your handbag, all right? This one too, you can stick it in. The first one, you can stick all of them in your handbag, all right? And nobody will even see what is in there. But after you have that, another thing that we're going to organize your stuff is this. I've shown this in my other video, and this is Post-it, okay? If you have one, use it. If you don't, then if you have one, then use it. If you don't, I will show you an alternative. But those who have one of these, or if you have the sticky note, the big one, you can use that. You just split it into two, and then because that one, sticky notes are really bigger ones, so you just peel, you just peel it and then split it into two. But this one you can use if you have this one. So you put it at the corner of the paper, right? And then you write the name of the document. So you can write certificate. You write it a little bit in here, and then you stick it here. All right. So when they ask you, where's your school certificate? You see the name, and then you know that this is my school certificate. Okay. You don't have to put it on all the documents, like on the photocopies, because see, if you have the school certificate here, and let's say this is the, sorry, I'll move the camera a little bit. Oh Lord. So, and if this is the And if this is the marriage certificate, okay, this is your school certificate and the photocopies. This is your marriage certificate and the photocopies. So you don't, like I said, you don't have to put that sticker on every one of them, because when you put it in your folder like this, when you put them together like this, you know that anything that falls between the two stickers goes with one. So when they ask for your school certificate, you know that this and the photocopies. When they ask for marriage certificate, you know it's this and the photocopies, okay? So that is one way. But let's say that you don't have this, all right? You don't have that one. Then what you can do, sorry, I'm going to use my fake marriage certificate here to do something. So you get a pair of scissors and you get paper. You get any colored paper, all right? And then I'm going to cut here, okay? Oh, give me a second. Okay, yeah, I got a pen. So we're going to use this to hold our papers together, all right? So you buy this, you know, pin this paper clips. So you buy one, not buy one. That's like when you buy like a pack, it has like many in there. It could be like 50, 100, 20. So you just clip it here, and then it's all together when you get to it. But before you do that, because when you clip it together, it doesn't let you know that this is a school certificate. So then that's why this paper that I cut is going to come in handy. All right. So you write on there marriage certificate. Okay. So when you write that, it's marriage certificate. We are going to use the paper to go this way. So I'll put this paper at the front here. We'll put this paper here at the front. And then we're going to put the clip here, so that it will act like this one. You see, it will act like this one. And then write marriage certificate, and then you put it in there. And then when you get to the next document, so that you don't confuse yourself, when you get to the next one, the next paperwork, so you have this one going in this way, and then the next one you can put it in a slight different direction, or put it in the middle here, so that you know where the papers are, so that it's not lining up. You know what I'm saying? So see, you don't want the papers all to line up like that. So you can put this paper in the middle. You can clip it in the middle, so that when you're looking through it in your folder, give me a moment. And you can always put it in a slanted way. So you see, let's say this is one of the stickers up here. This is my school certificate, this marriage certificate. So you put that thing in your folder, right? So see how it looks like in there? And then you have your police certificate, you do that, and then you put it in the middle. You put it on this, along the side. So when they ask you for your high school certificate, you just look at your folder like this and you're like, oh, this is the high school certificate. And then you take it and give to the person. When they ask for marriage certificate, because you have labeled it at these corners, you see what is there, and then you give it to them. Kind of like when you buy, you see how this some of these stuff are made. Like, you see, this is a different book, I'm not saying that, but you see how they've labeled it slightly in the, see how they've labeled it, they've put the label not like all together, because when it's all together, then it defeats the purpose of you being able to easily go to that point. So you have to put the stickers in a slightly way, so that when you open the book and you know that, oh, this is my school certificate. When you open it, you know that this is my children's birth certificate, that kind of stuff. So you have to label all the documents that you're sending. One way you can make it easier and more efficient is, I would say, that is to make a list of the things that you're going to take with you to the interview. Okay, so I have my Sharpie here, and you put school certificate, marriage certificate, work CV or resume, evidence of marriage or relationship, all those kind of stuff, police certificate. So you have to list the things that you're trying to take to the interview with you before you even go to the steps that already show you. So when you've listed those things, that is what will make it easier for you to know that you don't leave any document at home. And if you are required to bring affidavit of support, depending on your embassy, then you go ahead and do the same labeling so that it's easier for you, because you don't want the person, your CO, the consular officer, asking you for marriage certificate and you are like, oh my God, where is this? And then you're looking, you're like, excuse me. And then the person is sitting there with their pen and going like this. Because you are going through your stuff and you are now blaming your wife, you're insulting your kids as if they are the one who made the mistake. So please, we want to present, ourselves in the best way possible. Doing all of this doesn't mean that you're going to get your visa, but it will make things easier for you. You can attract bees with honey than vinegar, okay? So basically that means that with the same thing, you can get two responses. You want to attract bees. In our circumstances, we are trying to get the visa, and you want the person to be in a good mood so that you don't irritate them, you don't anger them, you don't frustrate them. Because when you frustrate them, what does frustration bring? You're not going to get the best that you need to get. Sometimes some people go for the interview and they're like, oh, the CEO was laughing with me. And they're like, where would you stay? Like, and then somebody goes, it's like, the CEO wasn't even looking at my face. Well, sometimes it could be that you were clumsy, you were unprepared, you are not organized. Your stuff was like all over the place and they were sitting there rolling their eyes and then looking at you. Take forever to get them a simple document, okay? So guys, that was what I wanted to do to get you prepared for the interview, how to put your stuff together so that you can present yourself in the best way possible. Like I said, I'm going to make another video about how to put together the evidence of bona fide relationship. Those who are married, your marriage certificate is not going to be good enough. Your wedding pictures alone is not going to be good enough to show that your marriage is legit. So guys, watch that video. Will be dropping this week. But thank you so much for sticking around and watching my videos. I really love you. Thank you so much for the support, your kindness. Please share my videos. Subscribe. I know many of you come to my channel and you don't subscribe. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost any money. All you have to do is that when you watch my video, just like you're watching right now, you click subscribe. When you click subscribe, it's going to say sign in, and then when you go sign in, you use your Gmail account. Gmail account is free. They not charge you for anything. So please subscribe. You'll be helping me to grow my channel, to grow my community, so that I can make more videos. A lot of requests keep coming in about make videos of this, make videos of that, but I need you guys to also support me on this channel. Thank you so much for your love and kindness. Please follow me on Facebook on Fide TV. That's the official Facebook channel. That's the official Facebook page for this channel. Most of my videos that I make here, I share them there, so you can watch them there. You can join the Greek Lottery group, Greek Lottery Africa, Greek Lottery Ghana. Join my groups and you can ask questions to learn about the process so that you don't find yourself stuck in a situation between a connection man or an agent who wants to charge you thousands of dollars because you don't know what you're doing. Okay? You can also join Moving to America /Fide TV for any immigration related issues. Okay? Thank you guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.